Have you ever wondered how money comes to us? Knowing this is going to help you to be able to position yourself well, and also is going to help you to know what to do. And that is why I am here today to be able to share with you two principal channels by which money comes to us. That is to say that if you ever check your bank account or your wallet or your pocket and you ever see any money there, it came only by these two major channels, legally speaking. And this is very important because knowing this is also going to help you for you to be able to make more money. So let's get straight into today's video. The first channel by which money comes to us is through value. It's either you are providing services or you are selling a product. So for example, your mobile phone, that is a product. So somebody sold it to you, then the person took your money. So now the person have been able to earn money or to make money, and that happens simply because he was able to sell the product, in this case the mobile phone, in exchange for your money. The second one is service. So you might be rendering service. For example, maybe as a teacher, you are teaching a group of people. That is value right there. You are not necessarily selling product, but you are offering a service, and because of that you are being rewarded. So as a teacher, for example, you are offering service. Are we together? And then once that happens, you are being rewarded, and the reward most likely is money. The second channel by which money comes to us is by favor through relationships. So this is the second principal channel by which money comes to us. So for example, a parent giving money to his child. Now that child is not selling anything, that child is not offering any services. It's just simply favor through relationship. The parent giving the child money. So a parent, for example, can give his child maybe $10,000, and it's simply because of the relationship that they have. So the second principal channel by which money comes to us is purely by favor, which happens on the basis of relationship. And this is true because when you check through scriptures, these are the two principal ways by which money came to God's people. Or generally speaking, this is how money came to people, and it still remains the same till today. So if you want to know how money will ever come to you, number one is through value, and number two is through favor, which happens on the basis or the premises of relationship. Having said this, let's consider some examples, first from the Bible, then let's look at our modern world today. So let's use Father Abraham in the Bible, for example. Abraham prospered purely by the favor of God, which happened on the basis of relationship. It was Abimelech who gave Abraham gift, and that made Abraham very rich. Are we together? Another way by which Abraham prospered was when he went for war, and then he won the battle, and as a result he was able to gather the spoils, and that brought massive wealth for Abraham. So we see favor, and we also see value because he went and then engaged through wars, because in the olden days they'll go for war, and whoever wins, you gather the spoils of your opponent. So Abraham, having the backing of God, will do this, and then that was another way by which he prospered. Now I'm trying to show you the channels by which the money came. Let's look at somebody like Joseph in the Bible. Now the Bible tells us in Genesis chapter 39, 40 and 41 that the Lord was with Joseph and God gave him favor. Joseph prospered because, number one, God favored him. So we see favor again. But also, we know that the major way that Joseph rose up and became mighty was his value. In this case, the interpretation of the dream unto Pharaoh. That is value right there, because he rendered service. How did that happen? By interpreting the dream of Pharaoh. So we see favor and value. Let's look at Solomon, for example. The Bible says that he was the richest king, and when you read the Bible, Solomon became rich because of the favor of God. But also we saw in the Bible that Solomon will go and buy things like horses at a cheaper price in Turkey, and then he will come and now sell it to the kings at a higher price. So even though he prospered because God favored him, but also we see that Solomon also prospered by offering value. When you spend time to check scriptures, you'll find out that the two principal channels by which money came to God's people, or generally speaking anybody in the Bible, was either through value or through the favor of God. So these are the two principal channels. Now let's come to our modern age today. Let's take anybody at all. Maybe Elon Musk. Elon Musk is wealthy today simply because of the value that he gives, globally speaking, either through his platforms or the product that he has created, Tesla vehicles and so on and so forth. And because of that, he is wealthy today. Let's look at athletes like Messi, Ronaldo, LeBron James. All these people, they are wealthy today, and the way money comes to them is through service, which comes under value. You see that it's through service. They play for their teams and then they make sure that they are excellent at what they do. And I think this is what, respectfully speaking, many believers don't pay attention to. We always tend to look at the favor of God, so everybody is claiming favor. I believe in the favor of God myself, and I'll always thank my father, Apostle Salman, for bringing clarity to the subject of favor, because many Christians are lazy and then they tend to sit in the house and they think that by the favor of God, money is going to flow mysteriously from heaven into their account. The way the reward system of God happens on this earth is that you must offer value, and that is how your job pays you. Your job pays you simply because of the value you are bringing to them, your contribution, and that is why they pay you. So money comes to you not because you are beautiful or you are handsome. It's simply because of the value you are adding to your job. Or if you have a company, it's simply because of the value you are selling to people, whether by selling products or rendering services. You see that? So having knowledge about how money comes to us is very, very important. Now, this is going to help you for you to be able to pay attention to these two channels. That is value and then favor, which happens on the basis of relationship. I hope this video brings much value to you for you to be able to know the channels by which money comes to us. And speaking of this, next month we are going to discuss on how to be able to make money. We are going to look at various means by which you'll be able to make money. So stay tuned for more content. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. In the meantime, between time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.